Hello and welcome to Speak It Up Loud. I'm Yessica and today we're going to learn about to and for. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's start with to. To can be used in many ways in our sentences, but today we're going to focus on preposition and infinitive mark. So to as in a preposition can be used in two ways. That is, it can be used as expressing motion. We can express motion with the help of to. That is, I'm just walking down to the shops. I'm just walking down to the shops. It's just showing that I am in a motion and I'm going to somewhere. Where? I'm going to the shops. We also used to as a preposition while we say we are approaching something, we are reaching somewhere. That is, we can use he came to London. He came to London. We are showing that he came to London. We are showing his reaching point. Okay, he reached London. He came to London. Okay, clear? So let's start with the situations. The situations where we use to especially. Okay, so these are the situations. Okay, the first one is destination. So destination, we show destination using to. He came to New York for his higher studies. He came to New York. Here we are specializing or highlighting the place where he came. He came to New York for his higher studies. So we used to for showing the destination. The next one is time. Now we don't use time. This is very British. British people say that it's 1:45, which means that is 15 minutes to 2. But I don't hear Americans do that, but Britishers do use this. They use to for expressing time. Okay, the next one is replacing until. How can we replace until with to? Okay, let's take an example. The restaurant is open from Monday to Friday. Okay, now let's try to replace it by until. Okay, the restaurant is open from Monday until Friday. See, although we don't use until nowadays, but it can be replaced. Okay, next is to show the receiver. Who is receiver? I wrote an email to my client. I wrote an email to my client. Now we are expressing that whom do I wrote? The letter. I wrote the letter to my client. So we are showing with the help of to that who is receiving my email? My client is receiving my email. Clear? Okay. So last but not the least, give reason. We can give or express or justify using to. Okay, how can we do that? Okay, so here I have an example. I have started learning English to get a job promotion. Okay, if someone asks him that why do you learn English? Why have you started learning English? What he can answer, I've started learning English to get a job promotion. Okay, so here we can show a reason. Okay, very cool. Okay, very important. We use to where there is a verb beside. Okay, for example, I went to the shop to buy apples. I went to the shop to buy apples. To buy. which means by is a verb. We use a verb with to. Okay, I'll try to differentiate between 2 and 4 after I complete 4. So without further ado, let's get started with 4. Okay, 4 is also a preposition. Okay, as I told you, we use to with a verb. We use for with a noun. Okay, let's try to change or transform that same sentence we used for 2 into 4 with 4, because we have to just change it, right? Okay, so I went to the store to buy apples. I went to the store for apples. I don't have to use to buy, I just can say for apples. Okay, now let's start with the situations. Okay, the first situation is benefits. Okay, benefits. How can we talk about benefits using for? We can say that I'm on a diet for my health. I am on a diet for my good health. Okay, by the way, I'm not. Okay, so I'm showing that due to I am on a diet, because I'm on a diet, it's good for my health. Okay, my health gets some benefits. So we can show some benefits using for. We can also say, there's one more example, that you should join a coaching center for your better studies. You should join a coaching center for your better studies. Okay, I'm expressing the benefits. If you want better studies, you should join a coaching center. Okay, next situation. Next situation is a period of time. Okay, I have to tell you something that we told when we were talking about the situations when we used to, there was time. There we were showing the exact time. What's the time? It's 1:45. But this time we are talking about the period. How much long? We're talking about 2 years. We are talking about 4 years. We are talking about a month. Okay? So don't get confused. Okay, let's take an example. I've been living in London since 2 years. Okay, I've been living in London since 2 years. Okay, clear? Okay, so the next situation is talking about schedules. Okay, talking about schedules. Okay, talking about schedules. So if you go to a dentist and you will have to book an appointment, the girl at the counter will tell you that your appointment is scheduled for June 13. She is telling about your schedule. When is your scheduled, or when is your appointment scheduled? It's on June 13. So if you want to frame it in a sentence, she will tell you that your appointment is scheduled for June 13. Okay? We can also use for reasons. Okay, just don't confuse, just take a look at the example and try to differentiate. Okay, we can use for. He was fired from the job for being constantly late. He was fired from the job for being constantly late. Okay, so clear? Okay, we can use for to justify your purpose. What purpose you did that. Okay, I travel a lot for work. Why do I travel a lot? I travel a lot for work. Okay, this water is filtered for drinking. This water is filtered for drinking. Okay, I am here for helping. I am here for helping. Okay, understood? So we are done understanding where to use to and where to use for. We are also done with the situations where we use for and to. So let's go with the major concept in this topic, that is transforming the sentence with to the sentence with for, or vice versa. Okay. I told you that wherever there is a verb, we use to, and wherever there is a noun, we use for. So by using this statement, we will try to convert the sentences. Okay, pretty clear? Okay, here's the first one. The first one, I asked her to give me the keys. I asked her to give me the keys. Okay, do you remember the example I gave you? I went to the store for apples. Okay, you just have to do the same here. I asked her to give me the keys. I have to replace to with for. By applying some changes, it's okay. I asked her for the keys. I asked her for the keys. Okay, done? Easy? Okay, let's take another one. I went to the store to buy batteries. I went to the store to buy batteries. Okay, this is something similar to the example. Okay, I went to the store to buy batteries. I went to the store for batteries. Okay, I went to the store for batteries. Easy? This is too easy. You just have to take a look where the verb is, and you just have to try to change it with for, and if you try to say it again, you'll try and form a sentence with for. You just have to look that for is with noun and to is with a verb. Okay? Easy? Okay, I guess we are done. So that's it for today. If you really like the content, you can like this.